The night was quiet in Beverly Hills, but behind the doors of a warm, softly lit home, Donna Reed sat alone, reading letters from fans that had arrived decades after her Hollywood prime. The words spoke of admiration, gratitude, and nostalgia, people who still remembered her radiant smile, her gentle voice, and the warmth she brought into living rooms across America. But beneath that calm grace was a woman who had endured more than anyone ever imagined: heartbreak, reinvention, and a battle against the very system that once celebrated her. To the world, she was the perfect girl next door. But Donna Reed's story was far more complex, filled with resilience, defiance, and the quiet strength of a woman who never stopped believing in herself. Her story began far from Hollywood's bright lights. Born Donna Belle Mullinger on January 27, 1921, in the small town of Denison, Iowa, she grew up surrounded by rolling farmlands and Midwestern simplicity. Her father ran a farm, her mother tended to the family, and little Donna was known for her intelligence and compassion. She dreamed not of stardom, but of a life of purpose, perhaps teaching or nursing. But fate had other plans. Her beauty, even as a young girl, was undeniable, and her quiet determination would soon take her far beyond Iowa's borders. After graduating from high school, Donna moved to Los Angeles to attend college. She was practical, focused, and modest, the opposite of most aspiring actresses. But destiny intervened when a Hollywood talent scout noticed her photograph in a student yearbook. At first, Donna was hesitant. She didn't see herself as a movie star. Yet, curiosity led her to a screen test, and soon after, she was offered a contract with MGM. It was the beginning of a new chapter, one that would turn a small-town girl into an American icon. Her early days in Hollywood were filled with uncertainty. Studios didn't quite know what to do with her. She was beautiful, yes, but in a soft, wholesome way, not the sultry kind that dominated the screen. It took time for producers to see that Donna's power lay in her sincerity. She could convey love, heartbreak, and strength with just a glance. By the early 1940s, her persistence paid off, landing her roles in films like The Picture of Dorian Gray and The Human Comedy. Audiences began to notice her, and critics praised her natural charm. But her true breakthrough came with a film that would forever define her, It's a Wonderful Life. In 1946, Donna Reed starred opposite James Stewart in Frank Capra's timeless classic. As Mary Bailey, the devoted wife who stood by her husband through every trial, Donna embodied the very soul of the American dream. Her performance wasn't just acting, it was truth. The tenderness in her eyes, the quiet strength in her voice, captured the heart of a nation still healing from war. Yet, despite the film's eventual immortality, it wasn't an immediate success. Donna, ever humble, moved on to other roles, never realizing that It's a Wonderful Life would become one of cinema's most beloved treasures. Off-screen, Donna's life was just as dramatic as her roles. She married her first husband, William Tuttle, a makeup artist, but the union was short-lived. Later, she found love again with producer Tony Owen, with whom she had 4 children. Together, they built a family, and for a while, it seemed like the perfect Hollywood fairy tale. But behind the smiles and elegant gowns, the pressures of fame and family took their toll. The marriage eventually faltered, and Donna faced heartbreak once more. Yet she never allowed pain to define her. Instead, she turned it into power. In the 1950s, when many actresses struggled to transition from film to television, Donna Reed reinvented herself. She launched The Donna Reed Show in 1958, a family sitcom that showcased her as the ideal American mother. Week after week, audiences tuned in to see her play Donna Stone, a loving wife and mother who managed life with wisdom and grace. The show was a massive success, earning her a Golden Globe and cementing her as a symbol of post-war optimism. But behind the scenes, Donna was breaking barriers, not just performing, but producing, negotiating, and proving that women could lead both on and off the screen. Still, Hollywood could be cruel, especially to women who dared to age gracefully rather than desperately chase youth. By the late 1960s, Donna stepped away from acting, focusing on her family and humanitarian causes. She was outspoken against war, a supporter of social issues, and never afraid to stand by her beliefs, even when they were unpopular. Beneath the polished surface of America's sweetheart was a bold, fearless woman who believed in truth over glamour. In her later years, Donna surprised everyone once again when she returned to television, taking over the role of Miss Ellie on the hit series Dallas after Barbara Bel Geddes fell ill. Her presence brought a quiet dignity to the show, reminding audiences of her timeless talent. Yet behind the camera, Donna was battling her own hidden struggle, a fight against pancreatic cancer. She kept her illness private, refusing to let it define her final moments. Even in pain, she carried herself with the same calm grace that had defined her entire career. Donna Reed passed away on January 14, 1986, just shy of her 65th birthday. Hollywood mourned the loss of a true original, not the scandalous starlet or the tragic recluse, but a woman who represented authenticity, kindness, and quiet power. Her legacy lives on not only in her films but in the values she embodied: resilience, integrity, and love. And when we look at Donna Reed's most private photos, the candid shots between takes, the smiles with her children, the quiet moments at home, we see the real woman behind the legend. A woman who faced the spotlight without losing her soul. A woman who believed that grace wasn't about perfection, but about strength through hardship. Her story began in the simplicity of small-town America and ended with a legacy that continues to shine. Donna Reed may have left this world, but her image, warm, elegant, and endlessly inspiring, still reminds us that true beauty lies not in fame, but in heart. If Donna Reed's story touched you, make sure to like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more untold stories of Hollywood's brightest stars. Because behind every perfect smile, there's a story worth remembering.